Hello everyone, this is Mr. Fung with Week 8 Viola lesson. In this lesson, we will begin to use our left hand first fingers to push down on a string to make the next sound on the D string. And also, we will pluck that first note and we will bow that first note. So, on your violas, you will find that there's a white dot next to the C string. This white dot is an indicator of where we're going to put the fingertip on our D string. We're going to look right across and have that first finger placed on the D string. Now each time when we want the next sound going up, the next pitch going up on the D string or any of the strings, we add a finger. And when we put the finger down, we have to actually push the fingertip down on the string so that the string is all the way down hitting the fingerboard, and once the string hits the fingerboard, it will make the next sound going up. So first, let's go into playing position. Our heads are turned, left hand, wrist is straight, hand is all the way back, and we're going to take the index finger, which is also known as our first finger, or our pointer finger, but our first finger on the viola, and we're going to curl the first finger and put that first finger right on the D string across from the dot. Okay. And when you push down, you don't have to push down too hard. We just need to push down just enough so that the string is meeting the fingerboard. And you got to make sure that your fingers are curled the whole time. We don't want any flat fingers like this. This is what we call a collapsed finger. When we collapse the finger down, it will be uncomfortable. And this is when you're the strongest, when you stand that finger up nice and tall with a curled finger. Okay, so this gives us E. This is the next note up above D. So we have our fingertip curled, we're pushing down on the string, and this is what it's going to sound like. Okay, let's try this together. Your wrist is straight, left hand finger's pointing straight to the sky, and we're only going to curl that first finger, and we're going to put that first finger right next to the dot on the D string. Set on, this is the E, set on the E, right hand ready. On the D string, we're going to pluck the same string while holding that finger down. 1, 2, ready, E. Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, E, go. Let's do it one more time with our eyes closed. I have my first finger set, my wrist is still straight. Relax, eyes closed. 1, 2, ready, go. Now when I play with my eyes closed, I am feeling more of where my hand is, and I'm feeling where my finger is pushing down. I'm beginning to trust myself more of where my finger needs to be. Okay, come down to rest position. When you're putting down the finger, you're using this much energy to hold the string down. When you're not pushing down the finger, you should lift the finger off just slightly, about this much off of the string. When you lift it off about this much, your finger will be ready for the note E whenever you need it. This way, whenever we go back and forth between the D and the E, your finger is set and ready to go. So just take another look at how high we need to lift it off, just about that much. When you need it, bam, you're there. So now we're going to pluck back and forth between the D string and the note E. First, instrument up, head turn, left hand, straight wrist, curl the first finger. We're going to place that first finger down on the E notes. We'll find where it is, and I want you to lift it off just slightly, hovering right over the string. We're going to go 4 Ds first, and then we'll go to 4 Es. Set with a finger hovering over the D string. 4 Ds. 1, 2, D, go. Now set the first finger down. This will give us E. 1, 2, ready, E. Great. Now let's go back and forth between Ds, 4 Ds in a row, and 4 Es in a row without stopping in between. So let's hover the finger again, lift it off, just slightly. 1, 2, D string, go. Now get ready, first finger down, go. E, 2, 3, now lift it off slightly, D, 2, 3, now put it down, E. Let's do one more set, D, ready, lift it off, 1, 2, this is D, going to E now, E, 2, 3, 4. All right, come down to rest position. Your finger might have a little groove from pushing down on the string. That's okay. It will rub right off. And if you practice many times every day for 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you will get used to pushing down that finger and it will not hurt. It will hurt if you push down too hard, but you just need to push down, remember, push down just enough so that your finger is pushing the string and the string is touching the fingerboard. But after a while, most professionals will develop what they have calluses right here at the fingertips, which is the hardening of the skin, and they won't feel that it hurts. They won't feel any uncomfort either. So let's bow it. I have my bow here. I'm going to build my bow hold and bring my instrument up, my viola up, over the shoulder, with my left hand, straight wrist all the way back. And let's focus on the bow hold while we're holding on to this viola. Let's do a triple check of everything. My thumb is bent, middle 3 fingers are over the stick, pinky tip on top of the stick. I am super relaxed here. Let's set the bow on the D string. First we'll play 4 Ds, and then we will play 4 Es. 1, D string, ready, set, go. Now staying on the D string, we're going to put that first finger, curl that first fingertip to touch the string. And we're going to hold that first finger down just the same way as we plucked it. And we're going to bow 4 Es. I'll count you off. 1, 2, ready, go. E. And let's go back and forth between 4 Ds and 4 Es without stopping. Let's start with D, and we're going to lift the finger off slightly, hovering it. 1, 2, D, go. Get ready for E now. Lift it off for D. And then E, go. Lift it off, one more set. D. And then E. And remember, when we strike the fingers, when we put the fingers down, we want it to be curled. This is when we are the strongest. Practice this every day, get very good at it, and you will be very comfortable playing that E. I know it sounds weird now, but it will get better. If you're getting fuzziness with the sound, it might be because we're not pushing down hard enough. But at the same time, we don't want to push down too hard. If we only push down halfway, we might get something like this. And it happens. It happened to me when I was starting to play and bow E. All we need to do is push down all the way, take a listen. I'm going to push down halfway through my bow. And here I go. And it makes a big difference in improving that tone. Happy practicing.